Hi, my name is Nierzwicki, and I'm so grateful to be here with you. I just want to take a few minutes and share a little bit about me and why my life now allows me to do what I love. Really, my journey started off when I was really young. I was about 10 years old, and I loved food. I loved it. And I would eat all of the time. I would eat a ton of really bad foods for me, but that didn't work out so well because I also wanted to look good. So I found that working out was one of the best things for me because it allowed me to eat. I actually decided to study nutrition science when I went to college because I really wanted to find out all about foods, and I really wanted to get a handle on my nutrition issues and also on the foods that I was consuming. I wanted to feel healthy. I graduated college, I went out into the working world, and I started getting really amazing jobs. And everything was great. I started working in the corporate world, and on the side, I was doing things that I was passionate about, working out. I actually got involved in acting and modeling, and then I got pregnant. I actually ended up building a house for my son and I in a really good neighborhood. One of the jobs that I had was I was a director of marketing for a company, and I was in love with this job. And at that time, though, I was super stressed as a single mom with a house, with laundry to do and a yard to mow. It was exhausting. It was overwhelming for me. So I found yoga. I actually did a yoga class this one day, and when I was in LA, and this yoga class, when I left it, I literally felt like I could float in between my steps. I started that, and I was actually working at my job that I loved. And what happened was I actually got canned from that job I loved so much. I went through the entire year of yoga training, and when I was in that, one of my teachers said something really critical to me. She said, Liz, with your business acumen and your business knowledge, you could really do something wonderful for yoga in our community. So I opened my yoga studio in January of 2011, and I really just started to pour myself into it. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy. It was not easy. I actually opened my business for the yoga teachers in my town, even though I was now a new yoga teacher. I did my first school in 2013. I had 10, I call them my 10 newborns, and I released them to teach in my yoga studio, which allowed me to step out and to breathe and to be a mom and to just breathe again. And that was another game-changing moment in my life where I actually turned away from the yoga and started focusing on some of my first loves, which was helping people with weight loss and helping people get fit. So in the owning of my yoga studio, I actually was teaching all these classes, but one of the classes that I was teaching was a class called Body Sculpt. And that was a high-intense interval training class with strength training. And the reason I taught that class, which was not yoga, is because that was the class that would keep me in shape. That was the class that actually helped me to lose body fat. And so not everybody would do that. Not all the yogis would do that class. They had to really want to lose weight, get toned, build some muscle. And so what I found is that the yoga was really good for stretching, and the yoga was really good for the mind, but my fitness class was what was incredible to help me live in a body that I am happy with, live in a body that I love, and to feel good in. And so that is really how the birth of figureFIT came about. You know, one of the most important things to me is making sure that people understand the how behind the body. My goal is to help you understand the science of how your body works, and I call this body mastery because you know what? I spent years trial and error, dieting, exercising, eating the right foods, eating the wrong foods. And really, it's science. It's really not that hard when you know the science and you just simply implement the tools that work. It will work for you. And I have physicians that refer patients to me who are wanting to lose weight, wanting to look good, wanting to get healthy again. You know, doctors often, what they study is medicine. And that is the science of the medicine and pharmaceuticals, not necessarily the health of the body or prevention. So nutrition science, exercise science. My goal is to help you really truly understand your body, how it works, scientifically how it works. How do your energy systems work? How do you really lose weight? How do you really lose that last 10 pounds? Or if you have 50 pounds to lose, how do you do it? That's what I teach people, and that's my goal, is to really truly help you understand the how of exercise science and nutrition science so that you know and that there's no more guessing. My passion not only is with fitness and helping people love the body that they live in, it's having inner peace and loving themselves. And you know, self-love is kind of one of those catchphrases nowadays, but I've done the work. I've done a lot of work to really uncover the dysfunctional stories that I tell myself and we tell ourselves. And any doubt that we have in our own self is we're putting that person out into the world. And I believe that we are all gods and goddesses, and that we are all so divine and beautiful and amazing. Now, whether we really innately know that and live from that space is a whole nother story, but that's what I want to help you with.